I just won gold place at this month's Hobbytown Tom's River Mini 4-Wheel Drive Box Stock and Open Class races. There was a lot of challenging competition this month in all three categories, box stock, tune class, and open class. There was one racer that was racing 6 cars in each category. That's pretty awesome. There was all the usual suspects there, all the usual pro racers there. Totally awesome. Optimus won lane 1 easily against all the competition because it was faster and smoother than everyone else's car. So what you want to do when you judge a car on a course is you want to look at all the hills involved, and if you see a lot of hills that look like really terrible to negotiate, especially hills upon hills, you want to use an FMA chassis for that because it's got a front heavy kind of chassis. It's got the engine towards the front, and that additional weight is going to help it negotiate those crazy jumps on the track. Yeah, pretty cool. So the prizes that I won for box stock. Well, Hobbytown's got new ribbons for everybody. First place ribbons, yay! That say Hobbytown first place on them. I also won a Big Bang Ghost Premium, yay! Wonderful kit. And Tamiya tape. So this is the 20mm tape. It's the black tape, yay! So for tune class, it was kind of heartache because this car here, my newest car, Voltron Max, won easily. First lane also. And then I thought to myself, I'll just take a break and walk around the store and just have fun. And then, unfortunately, in the finals, this coursed out. So horrible. And my other backup car, Eagle, it coursed out when it shouldn't have. It was like so strange, but I put like a heavier battery in this, so I wanted it to go a little bit faster than it was going, and it just coursed out. It just wasn't good enough. But yeah, this really should have won, but oh well. That's the way the ball bounces sometimes. Too bad. So, open class. This is another case of David versus Goliath. Yeah, just like last month, David versus Goliath. I had 2 cars that were pretty much neck and neck against each other. So I raced both of them against all this other competition, 12 cars in total, so many fast cars. And what I'll tell you is lane 1 and lane 2, I didn't do too well in them because I had very low battery power in each of them. I had 1.44 volt batteries in one of them and 1.42 volts in the other one. And yeah, they weren't going as fast as they should, but they were staying on the track, and that's all that mattered to me. So I didn't win any of the first 2 lanes, but on lane 3 I decided to do something cool. I changed the batteries, and these cars were then mega fast, and everyone saw the difference. Everyone saw how fast these cars could go. So yeah, they just blew by everybody like rockets, and they were a little too fast at times. To the tune of this one coursing out some because it was just going a little too fast. This was the one that won last month's gold in open class. So really I wanted to try to focus on this one here, my bread and butter, Firefly. I wanted to win again. I put a Hyperdash motor in there. It is not my most powerful Hyperdash motor. In fact, it is my least powerful Hyperdash motor. It's got 33.8 thousand RPM. Yeah, so that's my lowest one. I've got in here 36, and I have ones that are 41,000 RPM, and unfortunately those motors kind of blew out when I tried to use them, unfortunately. Yeah, wah. So my 36,000 RPM motor and my 41,000 RPM Hyperdash motors both blew out in today's races, unfortunately. So I used the next best thing that I had, 33.8, and it was fine for this. You know why? Because there are slight, damages all over this car. So I don't think this can handle 36,000 RPM anymore. However, 33.8K, pretty cool. And that was enough to defeat the competition. So initially I had juiced up batteries in here, alkalines, at fully charged alkalines. So by fully charged, I mean you take them out of the package, 1.62 volts each. Yeah, pretty cool. Little too fast though, because still this thing could course out with 1.62 volt batteries. So after racing a couple of times, it got down to, I would say 1.5 something, and I got to lane 4 with this one. Pretty cool. This one was also supposed to be in there too, in the mix, but on the finals for lane 5, I stupidly reversed the car. I don't know why I did this. I think subconsciously I probably wanted another David versus Goliath kind of competition, but who knows? Who knows what goes on in the mind of Claire-Din, right? So it would have been cool to have 2 cars in the competition. And yeah, that would have doubled my chances of possibly winning, maybe winning another spot on the podium. Who knows? Because these cars were, in fact, neck and neck against each other. So yeah, it would have been cool to see that. But no, I was going against the racer who raced 6 cars in each category, and yeah, so the other 4 lanes were him, and there was me, and yeah, I won with this. Pretty cool. Another David versus Goliath situation, 1 gold. One of the things that made this victory so much sweeter is the fact that I actually injured my thumb. So that's generally not a good thing, but what ended up happening was I somehow sliced my finger. There was a gash that went right across my thumb, and it was caused by this polycarbonate body right here. It scratched the heck out of me. It was like a paper cut, basically. And yeah, I was bleeding like heck. Like it was dripping down my hand, down my arm. It was really bad, and when I saw it, I was like, hey, why am I bleeding? I had like all this blood here, and then somehow some of it got onto my other hand, and I looked like somebody like cut me or something. It was really weird. So I was actually performing all of my drops without a thumb. Pretty cool. So yeah, I was like, here I go. Let's do this. Let go. Pull back. Right? So it's like my thumb wasn't as mobile as it usually is. So yeah, that made the whole experience so much sweeter that I was able to win without even all the use of my fingers. Pretty cool. And so the prizes for gold. Well, another ribbon. Also get, ooh, look at this, the Triaron. It's an FMA chassis kit. Yay, pretty cool. And a parts box. Yay, pretty cool. So yeah, those are my prizes for box stock and open class category this month. So yeah, if you like this video, please slam the like button, subscribe to my channel. You'll see more videos just like this one. Until next time, everybody, see you, bye.